Justin Goodwin, the third down back, is in. He's their best pass catcher, and down goes Laviano. We saw the big truck visiting here as well as Jabrill Peppers is into the game. We have seen him a number of places already, and he's streaking down the sideline right now. Inside the 25-yard line, on the gas pedal inside the 5. 63 yards.
Well, when your offense is kind of slopping around a little bit, go ahead and get Jabrill Peppers into the game, and he doesn't even give the football up. I think that is a tremendous play.
Got him inside the 5-yard line. On the toss, touchdown Michigan. Ty Isaac on the board for the Wolverines after the Peppers set up.
That too high praise?
I don't think so. He sets up the touchdown, Jabrill Peppers, and that return goes nowhere to the 10-yard line.
What Michigan intends to do tonight.
Kind of a safety linebacker hybrid defensively, and that's going absolutely nowhere. Taco Charlton.
It's going to get ugly. They need to get something out of their pass game, because that should be rule number 1. Punt this thing out of bounds somewhere, but do not let Peppers get his hands on it.
And rule number 2 is see rule number 1.
Exactly. Rule number 3 is you won't be punting again.
High kick at the 44. Peppers dodges one. Flag comes in. Peppers keeps his feet. Oh my goodness, what a return. That may not count. Second down. Toss for Isaac. He scored earlier, and he picks his way across the 45. Spate up in the pocket again, on the launch to the end zone. And it is caught, touchdown! Essen down the sideline for the score, and that's worth 6 points. But before the extra point, one of our officials did the I'm a little teapot routine. The TCU transfer has checked in for Rutgers and goes with a jet sweep that goes nowhere. Peppers bringing pressure, and down goes Allen.
Yeah, no doubt. They haven't scored yet.
That is a punt right to the corner, out of bounds at the 1-yard line last week, but still the punter.
Well, that's a tremendous effort, obviously. Kenny Allen's punting.
Allen from the end zone, on the run. Allen has the first down, lost the football. It's on the ground, and the battle for it goes to the Wolverines. The Michigan Wolverines have all the momentum. Rutgers the fumble, Michigan the recovery. Jersey product, Jabrill Peppers, who's in the game after the turnover. Peppers on the roll, cuts it inside, and touchdown, Jabrill Peppers. He knifes through for a score.
The more they can use Peppers, the better. And I think this was a legitimate pass. Play action, he had Grant Perry running a one-man route to the corner of the end zone. If it's clean, you tell Peppers to throw it. If not, you go ahead and turn him loose on anybody that tries to tackle him. He does have the opportunity to throw it right there, and I saw him spinning it in pregame as well.
You remember what Don Brown said?
Today, it's tremendous. It's at 70 yards already, and we're not even to halftime yet.
Evans bursting through. Chris Evans, the freshman, zigzagging through the defense. Inside the 5 and down to the 1-yard line.
That have carried the football, and he's their speed guy. That's an element that changes angles on the defensive line of scrimmage, and he's very late in the season.
Hill gives it one more shot, and let's see, no signal yet. Touchdown. You call on him. 12 carries, 20 yards, 6 touchdowns. And Michigan's going to get a couple points off this. Why not? Garrett Moore is the holder in the first 18 minutes of this game. Moore's, take it yourself.
The impact of a defensive line of scrimmage.
Oh, Gideon shot out of a cannon.
And Gideon is a great example of a find that Don Brown came up with, because he had really...
The group of 5 chances now at college football playoff dwindled greatly with Houston's loss as Spate serves it up down the middle and a jump ball inside the 10-yard line. What a beautiful grab.
So many times it comes down to who plays the football better in the air. This is tremendous coverage by Austin. You really can't do it any better than that, but at the end of the day, he kind of trips a little bit.
0 for 3 last week in a kicking game. Hill up the middle, puts his head down, and they're going to say he is short. The far side official waving overhead. Now touchdown.
We've seen out of Michigan here this evening.
Top 5 in the FBS entering play today. Evans sneaks through a hole, and Evans chopped down. First down for Michigan. Evans showing burst again, and Evans crashing across the 35. That loss. Spate has had tons of time. He goes to the sideline for Darbo. Peppers back in. Peppers turns, looking for the end zone. Touchdown!
A weapon to use down there, but your mobile quarterback in this case is one of the most explosive, dynamic athletes in college football.
And nothing there again.
Too deep in the front 7, as a matter of fact.
Allen under pressure again and swung down. Taco Charlton gets there early in the half, as he did in the first.
He has a reputation of being a really good run anchor, and he's kind of coming into his own doing this.
It's Eddie McDoom, the freshman, in motion. O'Korn flips it out wide, and he's got a completion to the end zone. Touchdown, Hill. He normally does it from a yard away.
He's coming in and running the offense, and in this case it was Khalid Hill just getting out into the flat, running a shallow crossing route as a country.
Florida State in danger of going to 0-3 in ACC play. Another big gash in the run game for Michigan. Evans finds daylight, and Chris Evans with a breakout game tonight.
He has a diverse group of running backs to use, and Chris Evans is more of the speed element in the backfield. You can see right there, he does a great job of...
On the ground again, Higdon seeking the end zone, and a touchdown. Karan Higdon. Hey. Shane Morris has checked in to play quarterback, and they will go on the ground with Higdon once again, and he breaks across the 45 into plus territory in case of possible cannon fire. First play, quarter number 4. It is the USC transfer Ty Isaac.
With his presence and his ability to recruit, obviously his corresponding success.
And one more touchdown for Michigan. On the dive, Bobby Henderson is raising the bar.
Yes, it is. Good for Bobby Henderson, that fullback that I guarantee you hasn't carried the ball yet. As
Rutgers goes with Trey Sneed, the backup running back.
potentially winnable games in the second half of the season.
Again,
Defeated. Curious what your thought is after seeing this defense against what Ohio State has on the offense and the speed in the perimeter.
Allen flushed out and drilled.
Wearing khakis back in those days either.
Higdon in as the tailback, and he runs right by the oncoming pressure. Higdon to the end zone. There is the school record tying 8th rushing touchdown for the Wolverines. On a display in a state that they like to come to pick up some players. Karan Higdon, the Floridian. Michigan putting the finishing touches on a win, and this is a school record waiting to happen. Ty Isaac.
Ty Isaac is 6'3", 230 with a pretty interesting skill set, because you would think downhill pounder type of guy.
They were upset here 2 years ago. Nothing close this evening. 78-0, the largest margin of victory.